Okay, I'm going to reference something, okay? Hear me out. Please, everybody, hear me out. There was a show on Adult Swim called Delocated. Now, if you watch me do my segment on P. Diddy, I made the joke about the diddler, aka I got that from Delocated, the Wiggler. All right, I'll share that video on Discord again. But there was another segment nearing the last season of Delocated where the main character was singing a song. Oh yeah, it's a prison break. Oh come on, it's a prison break. Get down, everybody, we're on the run, cause it's gonna be a prison break. It's a prison break. Now, all of you are probably saying, well, gee, Kit, that's a nice little song. You're referencing a show that I don't know, but what does this have to do with anything? Does anybody remember Nathan Wade? Does anybody remember him? Nathan Wade, former Fulton County, Georgia, Nathan Wade. You know, remember him? Remember him? How he had a little relationship with a certain lady, Fani Willis. They're going after Trump. Well, this flew under my radar, and it's only fair that I talk about it. So it's a couple of days old, but my goodness, the things that fly under our radar, let's talk about it. Nathan Wade was found and served a subpoena after days of searching. So that means our friend, Nathan Wade, served a subpoena in Congressional Fani Willis probe after evading service for nearly a week. That man was on the run. So what is going on? What is happening? What is happening here? So let's go ahead and pull up this article here because I couldn't stop laughing. Please, everyone, you're going to want to laugh at this. Former Donald Trump prosecutor. Oh no, liberals, what's going on? I gave you this warning. I'm going to be a smug prick about this. I gave you my warning, liberals. Former Donald Trump prosecutor Nathan Wade was served a congressional subpoena Thursday after evading service of the summons for nearly a week. The House Judiciary Committee issued a subpoena against Wade last Friday, demanding that he provide closed-door testimony as part of a Republican-led panel's investigation into Fulton County, Georgia District Attorney Fani Willis' prosecution of the former president. Yes, and if you all may not know, Fani Willis hooked up her boy toy, Nathan Wade, to that nice cushy job of going after Donald Trump. And oh no, it blew up in their face. Wade, who was forced off the Trump case after his workplace romance with Willis came to light, apparently went to hiding. No! After the subpoena was issued, refused to accept service until Thursday, a source familiar to the Post said. 6 days after the subpoena was issued by the committee, Wade called the U.S. Marshals and finally made an appointment for service, ending the standoff. Why would you run? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Earlier this week, a spokesperson from the committee characterized Wade's evasion as extremely unusual. Goodness gracious, Cretaceous. Judiciary Committee has served over 100 subpoenas as Congress. We have done so for the most part without controversy for the need to use U.S. Marshals. Russell Dye, a spokesman for the committee, said in a statement, Nathan Wade's evasion of service is extremely unusual and will require a committee to spend U.S. tax dollars to locate him. The spokesperson explained to Newsweek that since last Friday, Wade's lawyer had declined accepting service of a subpoena and that Wade himself was unresponsive to the committee's emails. As a result, the committee had used the assistance of U.S. Marshals, who have also not been able to find Nathan Wade. The subpoena called for Wade to provide testimony on Thursday, which will need to be rescheduled due to the delay. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan's subpoena for Wade comes after the Georgia lawyer refused to appear for a voluntary interview last week after previously agreeing to it. What you got to hide? Oh, see, here's the thing. I'm going to stop here for one quick second. I'm going to be a smug prick right now. You see, when Fani Willis first came to light and how she proudly walked in the Georgia offices about handing in and taking Donald Trump to trial, all the liberals were like, yay, woo, we're going to get Trump. After all, everyone was so proud of that Trump mugshot, but little they know that blew up in their face, and Trump used that for an advantage to get more boost in his following. As time continued to progress on, there was something a really stinky, a really fishy, a really smelly, really gross in regards to Nathan Wade, and eventually it came to light that Nathan and Fani kind of having a little fun on the U.S. taxpayer dime. They were kind of having a little special fun time, if you know what I'm saying. Little game of slip and slide, little game of having some fun, going on vacation. And after all, Fani did hook him up. And as we covered on this show, it turns out that maybe Nathan was in over his head. And it all came crashing down. And I remember saying this at the time, before the Trump mugshot, before all this. I remember saying during the time when Fani Willis had in that document, I said, liberals, you better hope this attorney general, or district attorney Willis, is clean, squeaky clean, with no skeletons in her closet. I remember saying to you, liberals, I'm going to talk down to you like you talk down to everybody else. Liberals, I remember saying to you guys, hey, you better hope that she's good to go. You better hope nothing's wrong. You better hope that she is your white knight. Because if not, it's all going to fail. I don't want to say I was right. I'm going to say I was correct. Am I being insufferable? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm going to be that petty. And it's okay. You guys can join in on the fun too. You have my permission to be mean. In a letter, Jordan, Republican from Ohio, revealed that Wade canceled on the committee because of instructions he received from Willis's attorney. What? The 11th hour intervention from District Attorney Willis did not excuse your failure to appear for your transcribed interview, Jordan wrote in a missive to Wade last Friday. Wade was hired by Willis to lead the Trump probe investigation on November 1st, 2021, one day before he filed for divorce from his wife. Aw, come on, guys, stay together. During a series of public hearings examining whether their relationship was a conflict of interest, Wade testified that their thrice started around March of 2022 and ended in June or July of 2023. Damn it. Don't worry, folks. True love can succeed, but sometimes even romance stories fail. He was adamant that he had no personal or intimate relationship with the embattled DA prior to being brought up into the Trump case. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee, no related to McAfee antivirus, ultimately ruled that Willis could remain on the case as long as her former lover stepped down, which he did. No. Willis' sprawling racketeering case against Trump has been on pause since June, while the Georgia Court of Appeals weighs the former president's effort to disqualify the district attorney. The Judiciary Committee is investigating whether Willis' case against Trump is politically motivated. Well, listen, a case like that is kind of politically motivated, okay? I mean, everything against Trump has been politically motivated. I mean, before this election cycle even started taking off, in the early days, before even the Republican primaries taken off, the Democrats, liberals, corporate media was doing everything they could to remove Trump from running again in 2024. Now, I said he was going to run again, Democrats, and I said that the best way to stop him isn't by throwing all these lawsuits, legal cases. No, actually get a backbone and maybe have a strong candidate to debate against Trump, fighting against the issues. But no, you wanted to be stupid and waste everybody's time with court cases and proceedings. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? And I gave this warning that it's not going to work. You think that stopped Republican voters from voting for Trump in the Republican primary? No, it didn't. They didn't care. Just like that scene from The Fugitive. I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. That's it. That's it. I mean, how dumb do you have to be, Democrats? And putting all your faith into these people who are trying to present themselves as honorable knights and angels. They're not. They're horribly flawed. It's all politically motivated. And the thing is, it doesn't help out Fani Willis's case as well, while it maybe not be connected. I mean, if you think that this Georgia case is going to continue to proceed as is, or Trump isn't going to take advantage of it, or his legal team isn't going to take advantage of saying, hey, this case must be dismissed, You're living in a different reality. Why go on the run for a week? Where are you, Nathan? Where are you, Nathan? That's right. Oh, yeah, it's a prison break. Oh, come on, it's a prison break. Everybody get down and be on the run because we are on a prison break. It's fascinating. And again, look, we have to remember that the district attorney, Fani Willis, is prosecuting former Donald Trump on felony charges of attempting to illegally overturn the election results in the 2020 election cycle. Again, look, he lost to Biden. Okay, I know everyone's going to say, well, Trump won, Biden lost. Point is, I mean, if you think we have election integrity in this country, you're gravely mistaken because we don't. What is that? I don't know. How we have an antiquated electoral college, which shouldn't be existing at all, period. So when we see this taking place, the entire year, or even the previous year, of all this need to set up these cases against Trump was a waste. Now, Wade being on the run, Wade's lawyer, Andrew Evans, this is a quote from him, told the Atlantic Journal-Constitution on Friday that the former prosecutor has nothing that is of interest to the House Republicans and described the subpoena coming weeks before as this year's presidential election as an act of political theater. Evans, his lawyer, that's Nathan Wade's lawyer, previously told Newsweek that his client voluntarily agreed to testify before the committee, but the Republicans canceled it. So it's going to be a he said, she said. But still, getting the U.S. Marshals involved, that's what you call a no bueno. Now, the story is definitely developing, and it will still be ongoing. But never mix business with pleasure. Don't crap where you eat. These are wise words to live by. And liberals, I know you were super excited to see maybe Trump go to jail, get put behind bars. That was never going to happen. I know a lot of liberals were hoping that, oh, yes, this is going to be it, and Trump's going to go down, and Republican voters will see the light. Did you pay attention to the Republican primary? Even Trump not being there, he still won. Even with all these legal cases over his head, he is still giving Kamala Harris a fight for her time. So no matter what happens, liberals, your only saving grace is maybe to turn out to vote, expecting the court to save the day. You're not understanding the process. You wasted everybody's time. I told you, you better hope that Fani Willis and this Nathan Wade guy were going to be squeaky clean. It feels good to be correct. And after all, folks, we're all on a prison break. I'll see you guys while I'm on the run.